process and what we are going to see when we scan. Meanwhile, congratulations for successfully installing your Kali Linux, even though you forgot your password. Just know that you are not the first person to forget theirs. Most of the students also forget theirs and they have to restart again. Now they will do it more carefully and save their password so that they won't forget it. For me, almost, I use mine every day. Every, let's say every 1 hour I log in. So I've gotten used to my passwords and my username. Are you there?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now look at this.
Um,
I have extra. I have one. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 machines that have different username and passwords, and I'm able to log in at any time I want. All of them are in my head. Some of them, even though they're in my head, I still wrote it down in the book. Are you with me?
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, so you have to get used to it so that you will not forget your passwords anymore.
Okay, sir.
So let's first talk about home labs. Have we discussed anything on home lab?
No, no, no.
Okay, so let's do that now so that immediately we finish talking about it, we'll now do the scannings. So, in other words, for you to set up a home lab, your lab, you will need very just few stuffs. If you have your laptop, your mobile phone, your tablet, and let's say your router. Your router can be your Wi-Fi or your router, anyone you choose to call it, or anyone it is. Then this is your PC, right?
Yes, sir.
Then what is this over here?
Yes. Your my
Your tablet.
tablet.
Yeah, then this
Yes.
should be your phone.
Yes. Sir?
Go ahead. I see your hand.
Uh, is it a must you must have what?
No, I'm just trying to paint a picture of what your lab will consist of, or
Okay, okay,
consist of. Yeah.
okay.
So possibly, let's say this is your TV, um, your TV, your smart TV because it's connected to the internet. Now, your Wi-Fi enables internet connection across all these devices. This particular setup is your local area network. Just a minute, someone is at the door. Okay. So this is your local area network, and each of these devices connected here, they have an identifier used to identify them on the internet. And that identifier will be our IP address, Internet Protocol address, IP address. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
So your laptop will have an IP address, your phone will have, the smart TV will have, even the Wi-Fi inside will have, the tablet will also have an IP address. Why? Because we need to identify them on the internet. Remember, I said that this setup that is in your house, this setup in your office is called your local area network. And the IP address is different from when you now start reaching out or communicating to the outside world that is not inside your home. Your devices inside the World Wide Web will have another address, and that address will be called, okay, this one is called your private IP address. It's private because it's inside, is your own. Are you following? When you are communicating in the World Wide Web, um, your IP address will change and it will no more be private, it will become what?
Public.
Yes, it will now be a public address and it will change. So addresses work like normal address in real life. See, this one that you set up in your house is called local area network. Meanwhile, the one outside, the public one, is wide area network one, wide area network. So the public one has its criteria how they number them. The private one also has theirs. More or less, the private in your private IP address, you might be seeing something close to this 192.168 dot blah 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 dot blah blah blah, depending on the number that is being assigned to you. But on your public IP address, you might now be getting an address like 104 dot 163 dot 81 dot anything. So there is a distinct feature between the two of them. Okay, and I think some private IP address too can also be I think 10 point something 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 something. Yeah. So ask a question here before I explain it further.
Okay, so this setup now is for a local lab.
What actually makes up a lab is the presence of internet connection that connects one or two devices together. That is a lab. You can use it as a lab, but it's just a network connection. So why we call it a lab is now you're using it as a case in point where you could use and do the things you want to practicalize
Uh,
etc. So even if you remove your TV and remove your tablet and you only have your Wi-Fi and your laptop or your Wi-Fi and your phone, you are still in the same private network. It's a local area network. You are still there. Okay. And
yes.
I remembered something now. It has slipped off my head. Okay. Any other question before I explain it further?
No, you can go on, sir.
Okay. Now, let's explain this a little bit further to bring it home more. So let's assume that the name of your estate is what? What is the name of your estate? Give me just give me an assumption. What?
One neighbor or EJ Avenue, EJ Avenue.
EJ Avenue. Avenue. Yes. EJ Avenue. So EJ Avenue Estate. Yes. And inside EJ Avenue Estate, we have, of course, this is the estate gate, and we have the security post. Are you with me?
Sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, we have the security post. Then we have now the buildings: building one, building two, building three, building four, building five, building six, building seven, building eight, all inside the estate. So if we tag all the buildings, let's say building one, building two, building three, building four, building five, building six, building seven, building eight. This is the security post or the estate management, security or estate management. And the name of the estate is Ija Avenue Estate, right?
Yes, sir.
So someone comes in and buys another property and builds a house here. Will he just number his house anything he wants, or
No, no,
he will, he will follow suit, right?
he will follow. Yes, yes.
Good. And it's obvious that the estate management are the ones issuing out these numbers to each of the buildings accordingly, right?
Yes, sir.
So this person comes in, buys a building and builds. So he's assigned to number nine. Okay. So when the person that is in building one wants to call his address, what will he say his address is?
You say address is estate EJ Avenue Estate number 2.
Number two or number three or number four or number five, right?
Yes, yes, any number. Yes.
So let's take number two as example. We say we have um, EJ Avenue Estate number two. That is his address. Now, The same pattern happens here. But this time around in your network, the estate management is your Wi-Fi or your router. Now I remember what skipped my mind then. This your Wi-Fi or router can also be your hotspot. If you are using your phone for hotspot, then your phone becomes the Wi-Fi or the router.
Yeah.
You understand me?
Yes, sir.
But if you have a dedicated Wi-Fi or router which your phone connects to and every other device connects to, then normal. But if you do not have a Wi-Fi or router and you're using your phone's internet as the router, that means you're owning your hotspot and connecting it to other devices, then your phone serves the purpose of the Wi-Fi or the router because it is the device that is giving out the internet. So now, just like the person living in number 2 Ija Avenue Estate, for these people here that are connected, their address will be also inherited from the estate management name. Let's say, for example, that the router is 192.168.8.1. Okay? Hmm, let's take 8.1. So the router, we are assuming that the router is 192.168 dot what?
Dot one.
Is it dot one? Check it very well.
Eight
192.168.
dot 8.1.
Okay. Let me quickly answer someone.
Yes, sir.
Please, we are in a class now. I'm gonna talk to you later. Please, give you probably 1 hour time. Okay, so now for us to get the address of the smart TV, the smart TV will inherit um, these blocks of this IP address. We call them octet. What did I say?
Octet. The blocks, they are called octet.
Yeah, we call them octet. So we have octet 1, octet 2, octet 3, and octet 4. So octet, they are called octets. So we have the first one, octet 1, and we have octet 2, then we have octet 3, and then we have octet 4. So when I'm now talking to you, I will tell you, okay, on so octet, this might happen or this might happen. Okay. So for the smart TV, the address of the smart TV, every device that is connected on the Wi-Fi network, on that this particular network, will inherit octet 1, octet 2, and octet. Okay, at most, it must inherit from octet 1 and octet 2. Then from
Ah,
octet 3 and 4, go ahead.
okay. I managed to remember the password for
Pass.
the Harry
Oh, it has
liners.
opened. It has opened. Please write it down so that you won't forget it again.
Let me save it now. My
Otherwise, otherwise, you'll go through another 3 hours of installation.
so it was very stressful. So let me save it down. Even I had to like ask someone. I had to ask someone. The person wasn't telling me that normally like to only install the Kali lineup, they do charge like 10,000 naira to install it. Like,
Imagine. Ah,
so
but
that's why I still
you did it
enter.
yourself, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, if you
I did
follow
it
the
I
video,
say yes, yes, yes. The video I can't down to understand
yeah, it's all right. It's nice. Now you cannot charge other people 10,000 naira for installing
it. Of course.
it. That's how it is.
That's okay. Done.
Okay, good. Let's go ahead. So every device that is connected on your Wi-Fi will inherit octet 1 and octet 2. Then octet 3 might be the building number. Then octet 4 will be the, let's say, the flat number. So octet 1 and
Okay.
octet 2 is the estate number, the estate name. Let me write it out for you. So we have 192.168.8.1, and we say that octets 1 and 2, will label them as the estate address or estate name. Then octet number 3 will be the building number or the building address. Building number. See, when you start doing all the whole practicals ahead, all these things will start sinking with ease. Then the last updates will be the flat, the flat number. It can be the flat number, but in our case, it will be the device specific number.
Like, is it like maybe like iPhone 6, like something like that?
No,
Like the phone.
no. Remember, we are talking about um, a unique address given to devices that are connected to the internet. The iPhone 6, iPhone 17, they are just device names, just like you have Samsung, just like we have
Yeah.
LG. So, but now we are no more talking about physical names. We are talking about
Network.
the internet address, the address we use to identify this device on the internet. If we have 20 iPhone X online, how do we identify which is which? Do you get the scope? My network has shifted, MTN as usual. Sorry, SpectraNet as usual. So I'm moving into my second address, my second network without wasting time.
Okay.
Okay. Yes, my
Okay. No.
network, the land network, I think is restarting. So I quickly switched into the subsidiary network.
Okay.
So for this life, just the face one side. If you do only one thing,
Ah,
yeah,
to campaign.
I have like three internet devices here. Oh man, that's true. The entire setup, our lab setup is on the first what's it called? The first internet device, my first router. So for this our practicals, I need to get it back on. So while we are talking now, it will reboot, then I'll switch back to it so that we'll be able to
Okay.
have a successful scanning process and all those stuff. Thank God I remembered now. So now, if we have 10 or 20 iPhone X online, how do we know which is which? And that is why we have the IP address, Internet Protocol address. And just from what we have described and explained from in terms of the building, we said that every building that comes here must inherit the estate name. Then it will now have its own block name. Then inside the building, you will now have flats. You know, some building might have 3 flats or 4 flats, right? Are you there? You should be there. Go ahead. Your hands are raised.
Can you hear me, sir?
Yeah, just a minute. Let me switch back to the um, big Wi-Fi.
Okay. Can you hear me, sir?
Yeah, a minute. Let me switch back to the big Wi-Fi. I'm
Okay.
seeing your hand. Yeah. Okay, I think we are back live.
I was trying.
So now, while it was off, when it went off, everything here on my network might have as well gone off, but it's all right. So, okay, go ahead. Ask your question.
No, I was trying to indicate that I can hear you when you are asking like if I was
Okay, okay, all right.
there.
So, we've established the fact that every building must inherit the estate's name, right?
Yes, sir.
And also inside the building, there are possibilities that we might have flat one, flat two, flat three, flat four inside one building, right?
Yes, sir.
So to really, really identify somebody, the person will tell you, I am in flat number 3, inside building 2, inside EJ Avenue Estate. Two of us.
True, sir.
Good. Now, on our network devices, we say that the TV, our smart TV, is number 1. Okay, no. Smart TV probably was given, let's say it's, you remember that it is the router that gives the
Yes.
addresses.
Okay.
Yeah, the router is the one that gives those addresses, just like the estate management is the one that gives the numbers, the address number to the buildings. So let's say that the router gave the TV a dot 30. He gave TV dot 30. He gave your phone dot 45. Funny enough, they might not really be following it chronologically like we human beings might think. The laptop, he gave your laptop dot 120. Then your tablet, he gave it dot 111. So if the TV wants to show its address, it will say, my address is, are you there with me? Hello? Are you there? Go ahead. Raise up. I'm seeing your hand.
I'm indicating that I'm with you.
Okay. I need you to have uninterrupted attention because what we are talking about is basics, and basics is one of the most important things you should know when you're in the field. So the TV, if the TV wants to say its address, you say my address is 192.168, which is my estate address, dot my building address is 8 dot my individual address, which is start 30. Your phone, when your phone wants to put out this address, what will it be like? Call it for me.
Uh, 111 dot.
Where did you get 111?
That's the IP address. Man.
So let's go. How will it look like?
It will look like 11111 dot
Where is
1111.
111 coming from? Who gave it 111?
Okay, you mean okay 192? Sorry, okay, I thought you mean like
Yes.
okay 192
192 dot
dot 168
168 dot
8
dot
dot 45.
confirm. Nice one. And that will be your phone IP address. What about your laptop, your PC?
198 dot
19 what?
192. Sorry, 192
Dot dot
18 dot 168
dot
dot 8 dot
dot what? Dot what? Are you there? Raise up your. I'm seeing your hand up. I need you to finish it up. So you said 192.168.8 dot what else? What's the last number? I can't hear you, neither can I confirm that you are here. I'm seeing your hand. Call the IP address of the PC, your laptop. Call it on this our lab now. On the PC, what would the IP address be? Call it. I need to hear your voice.
Can you hear me, sir? Can you hear me now, sir?
I can hear you now, yes.
Okay, 120. It's like is this my headset does? Because I've been
Okay.
talking since.
Oh,
No, I want.
it's 120. Yes, I can hear you now. Please, anything that will make you not to be audible,
Yes, I
kindly
want.
change it. So the last one is your tablet. And the
Yes,
tablet will be, let's go, call it
192
dot
168
dot
8 dot
8 dot what?
111 triple one.
111. Yes, good. So this is how IP addresses are generated in your lab, in your local area network. So when you scan this, your network, and you find a device that is bearing another IP address, you will know that there is problem. Number one. Or when you know that you have how many devices are here apart from your Wi-Fi? One, two, three, four, right?
Yes,
Plus your Wi-Fi, five. So when you do a scan, instead of seeing five total devices, you are seeing seven devices. What does that mean?
that means there are 5 devices connected.
I said you own these four devices plus your Wi-Fi, making it five.
Okay,
And you will run a scan on your network. Instead of seeing five total devices, you are now seeing seven.
that
What?
means there has been a breach and that person has connected.
Yes, and you don't know if somebody is tapping your network and enjoying Netflix.
Yeah, so
So that's one of the reasons why scanning is important, so that you'll be able to keep monitoring your base and see what is happening. So, is there any question in the concept of this IP address as little as we have explained it?
Okay, so you said that each numbers on the IP address is known as an octet, right?
Yes, each of these numbers is being identified or called as octets. You should have read about it when you are studying for
Yes,
IP
yes,
address.
yes, yes. I
Octet.
my chat told me that.
Yeah. So we have octet 1, octet 2, octet 3, octet 4. And this plays a lot of role when determining the kind of network or the kind of setup this person is. For example, some people might be in a network that will enable them to have more than 50 devices. Some might be in a network that will enable them to have just 10 devices, all still inside a local area network, just a simple LAN. Some companies, they operate local area network settings, meaning if you go to the company, there are 20 laptops and all of them are inside one of their network, inside one network. So all of them can talk to each other and all of them can identify each other with their unique private IP address. But when they are talking outside their company, outside their network, they are now using a public address which is different from the IP address. And now the public address, I think, is also being issued to you by your internet service provider. In the local area network, it is being issued to you by your Wi-Fi or your router or your hotspot. But in the wide area network, which is the bigger network, is being issued to you by your internet service provider. For myself, my network, my address is being issued to me by my SpectraNet, by the SpectraNet company, internet service provider, SpectraNet. So when I switched to MTN or Glo, they will also give me their own that I will use. Okay. So ask another question.
Okay. Okay, sir. You said something about like the company like they can message through their private network. So that means someone can breach like if you breach the network, can be able to like read the messages or
Exactly.
something.
Exactly. That is why all this is cybersecurity is important. If someone breaches the network of a company, the person can actually talk to all the laptops that is inside that company.
Wow.
The person can see transactions and everything happening inside that company. And remember, I think in our week 1 or week 2, we talked about do not enter into a public free Wi-Fi. They say free Wi-Fi, you jump in. Because once you are inside that network, if a threat actor is there, the person can actually see everything that is in your laptop, see everything. Because the person is inside that network. If he knows his whereabouts, he can penetrate and see everything happening.
Okay.
So the code we are going to use to find out our individual IP address, our private IP address on your Kali Linux or on your Windows. When you run this code ifconfig, this is for Linux. I'm gonna zoom it up. Don't worry. When you run ipconfig, this is for Windows. Windows, and that is for finding your private network, private, private IP address. You can see it now, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. to get your private IP address of the devices in your network or even that of your Kali Linux. And I hope you know that the address of your Kali Linux is different from the address of your laptop because now these are two different phone devices.
So the Kali Linux is like having another laptop inside your laptop or another
Exactly.
window.
That is what it
Oh,
is.
okay, wow,
So what it means is anything that happens inside this Kali Linux stays inside the Kali Linux.
okay.
It doesn't affect your physical machine. And that is why we use it for cybersecurity stuffs. Now, if you watch, I have a Windows here. So I think it is Windows 10. If I open it, it will open like like a normal Windows system, but it's entirely different. Different IP address, different everything from my physical device.
Window.
Yes. So it's just like having two or three machines running inside your physical machine. So if anything happens, you can just like if I click and delete this machine, is deleted. But nothing. It doesn't affect her what happens in the physical machine. So for getting the public address, if you want to get a public address, I think you will use this code for public public address. You will use inside your Linux host name I dash capital letter I, and it is for um, Linux. I don't know whether it works for Ubuntu, but I think it does. It should work for Ubuntu. Right? So you're going to run this on. I'm going to show you how to run this code. These commands, they are called commands. I'm going to show you how to run them. I will run one with you now, then give you the script. So your assignment is to run all of them and document your results. Okay. I think our next class should be getting ready for the vulnerability penetration testing.
Is that the practical? Like the first
Yeah,
practical?
this one, the port scanning you're going to do is going to be your first practical.
Okay, okay.
Then what we are driving into is towards your project, your capstone project, your Panaye project, which is a
Okay, sir.
penetration testing project. Yeah. So let's go and run. I wanted to show you that this is my, what's it called? This is my device, my
Homeland.
SpectraNet. You can see
Wait,
it,
sir.
right?
Sir, is this thing different from the MTN and Glow
It's the
network?
same thing. It's the same thing.
Okay.
It's just router or Wi-Fi. It is used to give internet in simple terms. And the same thing
But
when they work.
is it like faster?
Okay, SpectraNet
Is it
is. I think what's happening in Nigeria is that in some locations, some internet service providers are strong, while in some locations they are
yeah.
dull. So
Yes,
if you
yes.
are in a place where MTN is faster, it will be wise that you use an MTN router. If you're in a place where Glow is faster, it will be wise you get a Glow, even if it's a Wi-Fi, MIDI Wi-Fi. So the same thing happens. So what I do is I have MTN, I have Glow, I have Airtel, I have SpectraNet, just in case of network failure. I could be able to switch. But one or two, one Wi-Fi should be enough for you. Then you have your hotspot. You can either choose to hotspot from your Airtel or your MTN.
Okay,
So
sir.
at the back of my router. This is the front. Then at the back, it comes with a default IP address. It says, what's the IP address here?
192.168.8.1.
Good. So that means every other devices I will have connected to it must carry 192.168.8 dot then their individual numbers.
Number.
Yes. So, and here by the right hand side is my phone. Is a screenshot of my phone. I took a screenshot of my phone, and if I open to the Wi-Fi settings, I will see that it is connected to the Wi-Fi. And look at the number that the Wi-Fi gave it. What is the number it gave
10.
it?
Okay, 101.
Yes,
101. 101.
101. Yes, and you see, it still inherits that estate address, that Wi-Fi address, 192.168.8, then its own 101 individual address. Some phones can also show you where you are getting the internet from. You see, my phone, it went a step further to show me my router, the address of my router. You see, and it
Yes.
corresponds to what we have here. So I believe there are no questions on this. Yeah, we'll go into the scanning. We're going to start the scanning now, then use it to wrap up. Oh, my Kali Linus is locked out. Okay. So once you're in, when you click on top, you will see the terminal section. The drop down has a terminal section here. So the one that has red has higher access than the one that is black or blue in color. So I'm going to click the one that has red, but for it to give me access, it will ask me for my password again. Did you see how long my password is?
Yes, sir.
Before you go and be writing password, the TB came one.
No, sir, I've been used to that one. Like, I cannot forget. That's why.
Better
I'm used to the.
upgrade it
I'll,
because it.
I'll, yes, I'll upgrade.
Let me tell you, I think inside this Kali Linux now, there is an application here that can guess that your password in 10 minutes.
Wow.
This particular application that is here, it is still in your own
Bobs.
Linux, Pop Suite, yes. We are going to be using it in the penetration testing, but we are not going to use it to guess password. What we are doing is a bit different. So the harder or the stronger you are, your password and your systems are, the harder it is for the person that wants to crack it. It will stress the person more. So at the time, the person will either give up or
To
die
enter.
trying, or it will enter. Three
Yeah.
things. You say that the person gives up, or it will enter, or the person will die trying.
Yes.
So the first command we are going to run, which is the one to use and identify our IP address. I want to bring it up so that you see it. Okay, so I'm going to run to get my Kali Linux IP address. I will run this command if. You can see it here, right? If what?
Yes. Yes. Config.
Config.
CONFI.
Yeah, config. Yeah. So when I press enter, it gives me a lot of information. For me to find my actual address, you see the one that shows inet, that's internet address. Where is it? How many INET do I have here?
Two.
Okay, the ETHO is this Docker one, and this is showing that I have a lot of setup. So I already know that my IP address will be, in fact, from what we have talked about, see this INET, eh? Are you seeing it?
Yes. Yes, sir.
See another INET,
The
see another INET. Which
yes.
one do you think is the correct one?
The 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 one at the ETH zero
Oh,
something. Yes, yes.
yes, good. Yeah, so this is my laptop address. My
Your
sorry, my Kali Linus
your router
address. No, this is
hmm?
my Kali Linus IP address.
address. Okay, okay, okay. Yes, yes,
Remember, we
yes.
are inside the Kali Linus now.
Yes.
So my address is 192.168.8.111. That is my address. So let me check Windows, my normal laptop. Let me check the address and see whether it still obeys what we are talking about. You understand?
Yes, sir.
So for Windows, what should we use and check?
I IP config.
Yes. Ah, there's a mistake in this. Is config, not config. Uh,
Okay.
I didn't even see it, and you didn't see it too. It is config. IP config. IP config. Config.
Config.
Config. Yeah. That config is configuration. It stands for configuration.
Yeah, yes, I know. Configuration.
How did you know? You are not
Config
cybersecurity. Yeah. You didn't study
is
IC in
something that your
school.
third sense will tell you now. Yeah?
He said it's something that common sense will pay.
Yes,
Some people don't.
yes.
Some people
Configuration.
actually don't. Some people don't have it. They don't know.
Okay.
So it is Internet Protocol configuration, IP configuration. So on the Windows, we are searching with IP config. So Windows is going to give us a lot of information too. Blah, 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 blah. And when you come down low, wireless LAN, you will see this.
So this is the Windows, this is your Windows address.
Yes, this is my command line, my Windows command line. What happened?
Okay.
Something disappeared.
Hmm?
I say, I'm saying what happened. My something disappeared.
Your
Okay.
note. Is it your note?
Yeah. Yes, it disappeared. I was wondering where it went to. Aha.
Okay.
So this is my Windows address. And it's also showing the router address. It calls the router gateway, default gateway. It's like a gateway, the access point. So default gateway is 192.168.8.1. So you're going to look out for all these things that we are seeing and we are observing. Ensure that you find them in your own when you are, practicalizing. So then let's to get a shorter form of this information, just a straight line form, I'm going to use this command host name. It is here. It is this one that is here. I think, yeah, host name. It's going to show me both the IP address, the local, the private IP address, and the public IP address. The private IP address is the one that is in your house, your local address. Remember, while the public one
Yes.
is the outside world. So for me to get two of them at the same time, straightforward, without all this much information up, I'm going to use this command: hostname space hyphen capital letter I. When I send it, I'm going to get one single line answer. Can you see it?
Yes, sir.
It gave
Okay,
me
yeah,
my,
this is more,
yeah,
yes, the
straightforward.
address.
It's more straightforward. So 192.168.8.11 is my private IP address. Then the second one, 172.18.0.1 is my public address. This is the one that the internet will recognize my laptop with. When they are searching for my laptop, they will get this address because that's the address I'm using to communicate to the outside world. Are you following me?
Yes, sir.
So you are going to try out all this. Um, at the end of the class now, you should remind me of the command scripts that you're going to be using for this your practicals. Let me see where it is, so that I'll show you the remaining ones you're going to be doing. You're going to be running the first one is to discover active hosts in the network, meaning for you to discover the current or how many devices that are in your network. This is the command you're going to use. And remember, you have to exchange this with your exact own. If your address, when you search your IP address, your device IP address, and it gave you 192.168.13. Whatever, that is what you're going to use for the search. This is just a sample. In fact, right now we are talking on if you search, if you do IF config, you should be able to see your own specific unique internet protocol address, which is your private address. So what you're going to do is at the end of that your address, you're going to put in nmap-xn, your address, then /24. It will give you all the devices that are on your network, and we're going to try it out now. Your second classwork after you finish running through all these practicals, your second assignment is ask your chat assistant, why do we have a /24 here? Why not /32 or why not /18? Write it down. Why do we have /24 at the back of my private IP address? Why not /32 or /18 or /whatever? Why is it /24?
Okay.
So let's
Okay,
test
sir.
it out. Let's test it out. Let's find out how many devices that are on my laptop. Let me count it. Let me count it first before testing so that if there is anything, anybody that is hiding inside my network, I'll find the person immediately. So I have this first one should be 1, Cortex 2, Shuffle 3, Hive 4, VPN 5, Wazoo 6, um, on the virtual bus. Okay, this one is the only one running. Kali Linux 7, Windows laptop 8, then my Wi-Fi, my router 9. I don't think any other thing is connected. Okay, Wi-Fi extender 10 is connected. My TV, my smart TV is off, and I don't know whether my wife connected to the internet. So how many did we count? 10, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we are going to do it. Let's run the code. What is the code? nmap -sn
Slash
one,
hyphen
yeah,
SN 192.
192. Remember, this is what I'm copying, my IP address. You're going to copy your own /24.
Okay. 8. Okay, okay.
192.168.8.111/24. Then I'm going to press enter. If someone is on a public Wi-Fi or infiltrated a network, if the person runs this code, he's going to see all the laptops that is inside that network. Even if that laptop, or even if the total number of laptops is 100, he's going to see all of them. Just like we're going to see now. I'm gonna press enter. Let's see how many devices is up. And I hope the switch I had in network will not affect this search. Okay, fantastic. How many did you find out? See, see, see.
Wow. Yeah.
How many
Let me
hosts?
count.
Okay, you want to
One
count it back.
host. Okay. Yes. One,
If
two,
you look at the host, you will
three.
see the summary. The host will give you the
Ten.
summary of
Ten.
the
10.
total. Yeah, 10. Wait.
Yes, 10 hosts. 10 hosts.
Yeah, so now each of this IP address here, you see this one is dot 111, this one is dot
Yes.
109, this one is dot 106, this
Yes.
one is dot 105,
106.
this one is dot
Dot 105.
104, 103,
10.
102, 101,
10.
100, then the router itself, which is dot one. We already know that the router is dot one. This is it here. So now I have the address of all the devices that are connected to my network. Just like the threat actor has the addresses of all the laptops that are inside this free Wi-Fi setup that everybody has jumped in. He can now collectively or individually start attacking these devices one after the other. Are you seeing how these things work?
Yes.
Yeah. So let's verify. Windows, my Windows is dot what? Dot 101, right?
Yes.
So did he find it? Okay, look at it here. It found it.
Yeah, I found it. Shenzhen. Sir?
Some of the addresses will come with their factory name. For example, this Shenzhen Boangak Electronics
Uh-huh.
is
Uh,
a factory name for I think
wow.
my SpectraNet or my Wi-Fi
China.
extender. Exactly. So some of them will let you know the factory name, why some of them will not, depending. You see, this one say Dell. uh, it will let you know, okay, what you're looking for is a product of Dell. So from here, I can now start,
Dell.
you know, buttressing the whole attack or to find out who is who or what is what. So for your classwork, remember the first one, find out why are we using slash 24 instead of slash 32 or anything. Then secondly, try and run all the scans that are in this script. When you get your video recording, ensure that you can find this script on your um, folder. If it's not there at the end of the class or maybe before your classwork, you let me know. I add it to you. So when we come to the next
Okay.
class, I think we are going to run the whole commands again just to get our hands on it before we now start our penetration testing introduction.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, we've done justice today. Any questions?
Mm. Okay, so you said I should ask you about the classwork or about the classwork on WhatsApp. So you put it in my file.
If you check and you don't find it on your folder, you let me know. Ask me, I will add it to
Okay.
it.
Will it be separate or will it be in the video, like in the recording? Or will it be something separate?
No, it's a file. It's a separate file. You can use it like a PDF. It's a
Okay,
PDF
separate
file.
file. Okay.
Yeah, it's a PDF file.
Okay. Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Any other thing?
Okay, sir, if you can run this command on Windows,
Hmm.
why now need Kali Linux? Like if you can run
Okay.
the like now you like some the command you run on the Kali Linux is still run it on the Windows. So like is there something more special about the Linux over the Windows, like the normal Windows?
The best way to answer that question without speaking in grammar is ask your chat assistant, what is the difference between my Windows and my Kali Linux? Or why
Okay.
prefer Kali
Um,
Linux in cybersecurity works than Windows? I think you're going to get more curated, smart answers.
okay.
But in
Okay.
general,
Sure.
Windows is not built for the kind of works that we do in cybersecurity. Windows is just Windows is just Windows. Apple is just Apple. But when you're talking of Kali Linux, we are talking about a dead badass walking demon. You can do and undo. Like now, you
Okay.
can't perform attack on
Sites. Yes.
Windows.
Yes. Yes.
You cannot perform an attack on Windows, but you can perform
Okay.
attack confidently on your Kali Linux. You have it working and going. So Kali Linux is specifically meant for um, works, serious work. Okay, guys.
Okay.
We've come to the end of the class. Ensure to let people know that you know original things. They too make noise. Now why? Now why? Sometimes when you are looking for
Yeah. Yeah.
original things, they will not be making noise online. But those ones that are making too much noise, now then they scam people's money.
Is the one that, yeah, very sure. 100% sure.
Oh
That
man,
one
somebody
is
told me
100%
somebody
true.
told me that they registered for a program, certain program, that from beginning to end that he did not understand one thing, that he's tired. I told him no verse. No verse, my brother, no verse.
That's that. Never think
Ah,
there's always a
yeah, yes. Okay, Pascal, have a nice day and nice evening. Your recording should be ready before this time
always a
tomorrow.
photocopy.
Yeah, your recording should be ready before this time
Okay.
tomorrow. Have a nice night and have a nice
Okay,
weekend. Bye
sir.
bye.